Hi Noah, today I'm going to be looking at Zach King illusions. Are you ready? Great, now let's go.
So I've got a little Rubik's Cube illusion / puzzle set up for you here in the front room. I want you to be able to count how many Rubik's Cubes it takes to make up this structure in its entirety. And give it a quick count the structure ones in the back as well. And if you need to pause the video at any point right now, you can go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna give you the solution. Ready for it? You guessed 11? Well, it's actually not 11, it's 12, because you gotta count this one right here. So make sure you're carefully counting.
Wait, hold on.
Solution, ready for it? You guessed 11? Well, it's actually not 11, it's 12, because you gotta count this one right here. So make sure you're carefully counting everything when you're looking at these illusions.
Oh.
So I've got a couple more Rubik's Cube themed illusions for you here in this video coming up. But just give you a little behind the scenes look at that last one. I didn't really show you that side profile, but it's half yellow, half red that I painted on this cube. And it just took a ton of time testing to get
There's no way you can
do
it without painting.
This is a fun illusion because it's very simple. You can just fool your friends at home by drawing a little pencil shadow, resting your cube on the edge of a piece of paper there, and you've got a little fun floating cube illusion. Speaking of floating, have you ever wondered if they can float in water?
Because it's
Here we go.
Oh.
Hey, they float. But crazy, a solved one, if you put it in. No, it also floats.
What?
All right, this one's gonna happen real fast, but I want you to count up all the real cubes in this shot here. And here we go. Pause if you need.
Okay.
And we've got 6 real cubes here. This is one of the real ones. The rest are made out of paper. So you can see we've got 3 over here. We've got 3 real ones over there, so that's 6. These 3 are printed on paper.
I think they printed that so good. Okay.
This next illusion focuses on colors and your mind's ability to stay focused on those colors. So don't be upset if it doesn't work. It works on about 75% of people. This illusion is a photo setup and it's a little funky. You're gonna see that I'm focusing my camera on a foreground object by lifting it several feet higher than the other objects in the background. And I mixed up the top cube for you so that you can focus on one of these colors, red or orange. I'm gonna show you a photo. I'm gonna keep it up for about 10 seconds. I want you to focus on, ideally, the orange. Some people work on the red center dot. For me, that doesn't. When I look at the 4 orange dots, the rest of the cubes start to fade away. If you need longer than 10 seconds, you can pause the video and just see if your eye can slowly fade out.
Okay, let's pause so you can see. I don't get it. Okay.
The other cubes, a lot of people have told me that suddenly half of them disappear. The others, some people can get all of them to disappear. And for me, they actually slowly blink on and off. Let me know down in the comments, though, what happened for you when you looked at this photo, even if it was nothing. So I want you guys to guess right now how many Rubik's Cubes I have here on the floor with me as I solve this last one. Done. So if your answer is 4, Alexa, I didn't say anything. If your answer is 4, then you're sadly mistaken because there's 2.5. I have this one, I have this, but if there's a reflection, and this one is a half of 2. So let me show you the full situation here. You're looking at a mirror. You're looking at 1 cube here, 2nd cube here, and our half is over here. But in a mirror, it's like a 2x2.
How does he know that?
Hey, I've got one more illusion for you. But first, hey, give it a thought over if you want to subscribe. It's totally free, and I've got a ton more grand illusions coming out this summer, so I don't want you to miss them. And if you're looking for a summer read, my second magic book just came out. Links down below, ZachKingMagic.com. And for your final grand illusion. Hope you guys have a sweet day.
Okay. Let me leave a comment. Okay. Let me leave a comment. When the Rubik's when the Rubik's cube was on the top. I didn't see anything. Yeah, I barely saw anything. Okay, yeah. That's it. Yeah, okay. You can also see it. Okay, let's look at more illusions. Are there more illusions? Oh, maybe this one. Okay, this is an ad. Okay.
This is one of my favorites right here. And you can see
Whoa.
it is an impossible triangle made possible by how you look at the angle. When you line it up correctly, it looks awesome.
It's like
Speaking of triangles, this is
connected.
called the Penrose triangle. And you can see here, if I even just move it slightly, it still looks like all these boxes are connected in that impossible triangle orientation.
actually looks
But
like
immediately when you
connected.
break it, the illusion from the angle, you know, it's shattered. Now, this illusion I actually use as a coin holder on my desk. And if you look closely from our lower camera, when you look dead on the cylinder, it's actually two faces, which you've probably seen illusions of this where the vase is actually a
I don't
face.
see
It's
it.
fun that it's
Okay.
an illusion that also has a little bit of a practical
Comment
value
below
of
if
keeping
you guys
change
can see it.
on my desk. There are a lot of items that I 3D print that actually help me in my everyday life. For example, my office doorknob broke, and instead of going to the store and spending 25 bucks on a new handle set, I actually 3D printed a little bit of a goofy print, which is a cat. And for some reason, I printed it upside down, and now I have an upside down cat
How
as my
do you
door
do
handle.
that?
Another thing we've been 3D printing a
Yeah,
lot
Nerf
are
gun.
these little GoPro mounts. So when we're doing Nerf battles, which we do a lot of at the studio, you get a pretty cool kill cam shot.
Oh yeah.
Should we get some cool
I have some
kill cam
Nerf
shots?
guns.
Yes or no? Yes or no? I say
What?
yes. Ben. This is kind of goofy, but I actually use little stands for some of my devices when I'm in the office. So iPad stand,
Oh, that's
phone
actually
stand.
very cool.
And I actually take these on airplanes a lot too because it's hard to mount them on
Oh,
the
yeah.
seat back in front.
You get very
Recently,
lazy.
I crashed my RC plane. I actually cracked the front plastic piece. So I 3D printed a brand spanking new one in blazing blue.
Oh, he
But then I crashed it
3D
again.
prints it. Okay.
There's been 3 crashes in 3 days. Don't tell Aaron. I needed some light switches, so I switched all of them to Lego base plate light switches. Got a
Oh.
little key holder outside my office. And
What?
a simple one that actually has saved my boosted board from getting dinged up is a little front plastic piece. It's this front piece right here.
Oh.
So it helps guard when you're hitting curbs, which actually happens a lot. This next illusion I'm going to show you involves a gumball that can walk up the stairs.
Huh?
And similar to all the other illusions I've shown you, when you get the camera at the right spot, you can make it look like a gumball where the marble went up the stairs. Actually,
That's actually very
going
cool.
down. You may be familiar with 3D printing, but if you're not,
Very
it's a process where you take a spool of plastic and put it through a very, very hot nozzle that
Yeah,
melts it, and a
he
computer
likes,
is telling it
3D
how to build the
printing.
model properly. And it layers the melted
Sometimes
plastic
it's,
all the
like,
way from
very
the
hard
bed and the
to
base
do
of
it,
the
but
printing machine
it will
to
take,
the end
like,
top of your model. This is a fun
time,
illusion
but
because
you
it's
can
several
do it.
pieces that
Okay.
go together. There's even gears inside that allow this to spin. Let me show you what it does. It somehow defies everything your mind thinks is possible. A straight line going through a curved
Whoa!
little silhouette cutout.
That's actually so cool.
These have to be some of my all-time favorite illusions. They only work in the mirror. All right, so here's how these mirror illusions
Okay.
work. Let's do this
Okay.
one. You've got square
What's this mirror?
in real life, and then check out the mirror
What?
section. You've got a circle. That is crazy.
There's no.
A
Oh.
circle. What? So when you put these circles in the mirror,
What?
you get a nice square and a hexagon just to prove this is really a reflection. You may know Belgian Ben, and he modeled and 3D printed some custom letters for me. So here's this first one. It says magic to illusion.
What?
He also modeled my name.
Okay.
Which is pretty sweet. Zach King.
King. Yeah.
Just like that. I'm actually mailing out 5 of these to people who can finish the treasure hunt that I have linked in the description below. Go to zachkingmagic.com/treasure hunt. Pause the video and go do it now. And if you or one of your friends has a 3D printer and you want to see where you can get these files, I've got them all linked in the description. They are models that people have uploaded to the internet for others to enjoy and Hey everybody.
Okay, let's
I've
do
got some
one
exciting
more
optical illusions to go over with you today. You need to pay very close attention because your eyes are going to be trying to play tricks on your mind. And if you do focus well, you actually might be able to pick up on some of these illusions before I reveal them to you.
Oh.
This is furniture illusion.
Fun. He literally like he was
The reason I love optical illusions so much is because they play such crazy mind tricks on you. Take this chair for example. Looks like your ordinary chair, except when I sit on it, the illusion is broken, and you realize that the camera set up at a perfect angle to make that one illusion work. When in reality, you sit this direction, and we've even had to curve the wood and mesh it in a way that, again,
it's so cool.
It's all about perspective from right over there.
Okay.
So, this next illusion, I'm going to show you how to make a floating, levitating chair. And this is the perfect time to tell you about our sponsor,
no way.
Sword. Thank you for powering the magic in this video. And they have a fun augmented reality app, actually, that works to preview the furniture. So I'm going to click this AR button. And you can see what it looks like in your home. You can move it around in 3D. But let's move on to the magic.
That's cool.
I'm going to show you how to make this thing float.
Okay.
So this is the chair we're going to use for the levitation. First, I got to remove the legs.
Levitation chair. Who does that?
So now that I've got the legs removed from the chair,
Okay.
I'm gonna set it down in the middle of the room, and now I've got a levitating chair. Actually, it's just a mirror and some boxes.
Oh,
but
let me see that
still
again.
pretty cool.
That looks
A
too
levitating
good.
chair.
See, that really looks like it.
Actually, it's just a mirror and some boxes.
It looks
but
so cool.
still a pretty cool illusion.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So this next
It's
illusion
not
is created by a designer
illusion.
named Vivian Chow. And I absolutely love
Whoa.
this piece. I call it the Infinity
What is
Illusion.
that?
And you might be wondering what kind of furniture it is. You
Yeah.
want to take a guess?
Ah.
Now, if you guessed your chair, you'd be correct. But it's actually 11 chairs. Get this.
What is
Each
11
piece
chairs?
comes out from the
Oh.
smallest miniature chair
What?
all the way
There's
to
so
the
much
last
chairs.
chair, which is the 11th. Now, for this next illusion, we need
There's
to
2
lose the light.
chairs in a chair.
Oh, sweet. So we're in this darker room to show off this next illusion with the 3 chairs. I want you to try to spot the difference between one of these chairs.
Okay.
One is not like the other. We have the green chair, the blue chair, and the red chair. Got your selection? I'm gonna reveal in 3, 2, 1.
There's no clue.
So the blue chair, if you watch it very closely, right now it's doing this weird, like trippy following the camera motion wherever it goes. And the reason it's doing that is because it's 3D printed and engineered in a way that it's actually pointing the opposite direction. So the illusion doesn't break apart until you get to see the other side. Trippy, huh? Let's move on to the next illusion. This is one of my favorite illusions. It's called an anamorphic illusion, and while technically it lies flat on the ground, it's one that comes alive when you line up the camera in the right position.
A light bulb. Okay, he'll put it up, the light.
This is called the 3-legged bar stool, and it's originally designed by a guy named Josh Carmody out of Melbourne, Australia.
Okay.
It looks like a 3-legged bar stool, right? But when I put my hand through here, it does this weird thing where the reason it puts my hand in front is
Why
because
is
it's got a
there no
4th leg right here.
partner?
It's all about the design for the perfect perspective.
Okay.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed Furniture Illusions, and if you did, you can subscribe right there.
Okay.
2 other videos right here. Also,
That's it, guys. Thank you all, guys, for watching. See you next time. Bye, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to never miss a video.